Welcome back to M&Ds. You've probably heard this one in church. Will a man rob God? Yet you have robbed me. It's the number one verse used to guilt people into tithing, but let's talk about the truth they don't want you to know. This verse from Malachi wasn't written to the modern church. It was written to Israel, a nation under the Old Covenant law. The robbery God was talking about wasn't about your paycheck. It was about the Israelites failing to bring the specific tithes required by the law of Moses. These tithes were agricultural food and livestock, not cash, and they had specific purposes. They supported the Levitical priests who served in the temple. They funded national religious festivals. And they provided for the poor, the widows, and the orphans. When you add it all up, it was actually closer to 23% per year, not a simple 10%. And that storehouse they mention, it wasn't the church's general fund or building project. It was the literal storerooms in the temple in Jerusalem where these agricultural tithes were kept. So, when a pastor uses this verse to demand 10% of your pre-tax income for the church bank account, they're taking it completely out of its historical and biblical context. Now, here's the most important part that many pastors conveniently leave out. Christ fulfilled the law. The entire system of sacrifices, priestly duties, and mandatory agricultural tithes was completed in him. Christians today are not under the old covenant system of curses and blessings found in Malachi. We live under a new covenant, a covenant of grace. If you look at the New Testament, you won't find a single command for believers to tithe. Instead, the Apostle Paul encouraged a completely different model of giving. In 2 Corinthians 9-7, he says, "Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver." The focus shifts from a legalistic obligation to a joyful, voluntary act of worship. God doesn't want your money out of fear or guilt. He wants your heart, given freely out of love and gratitude for what He's done for you. To rob God today isn't about failing to write a check for a certain percentage. It's about withholding the worship, devotion, trust, and love that rightfully belong to Him. It's about letting other things take His place in our hearts. So, don't let anyone manipulate you with out-of-context verses. Your giving should be a response to God's grace, not a transaction to avoid a curse. Give freely, give generously, and give joyfully because you love God, not because you're scared of one. Thanks for watching. If this helped clear things up, make sure to like and subscribe for more content that dives deep into the Word. See you next time.